Samsung just launched the two new fold phones, the Samsung Fold5 and the Flip 5. And today we're going to talk about one of the aspects that people don't usually talk about with this phone design, which is the hinge. And as you know, success on these devices hinges on getting this right. So to show you how hard it is to put a hinge on a foldable phone, we designed this super fancy phone, right, that has a foldable display. So here's the issue. We have in this example, we have a simple piano style hinge on the device and a foldable display. And so in this position, we're flat with our phone open, and check what happens when we try to close the device. As you can see, the display tries to fold inside, creating it's not going to work out right. So as you can see, this excess material that is folded inside the phone, this excess display has to go somewhere. And that's why when foldable phone companies design hinges, what they do is they come up with a strategy here on the edge that takes over and consumes some of that slack that's created by display when you fold the phone. Now, this is an earlier generation. This pink phone is a third generation Samsung flip phone. And as you can see, they always kept a gap. And that gap was a function of that slack of the display that's created when you fold the phone. The new generation of the phone devices, they were able to get rid of that gap, and you have a really nice close of the phone when you close it. So let's see how it's done, right? Because as we explained, it's really not easy, not that straightforward to fold a display. In the early generations, this is the X-ray of the Samsung Fold 1, which is the very first foldable phone in the market. It was a huge deal. Samsung used not less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hinges to make it happen. And again, those early generation phones had this gap here, right, between the two sides of the phone. As time went by, anything evolved. Samsung developed this two hinge strategy. And as you can see, the two hinge strategy allowed them some separation. So I had some separation between the two sides of the phone, again, to account for the slack that's going to be created when you close the phone. Going forward, this is the 2021 generation. This is this guy here. Again, two separate hinges that done a pretty good job at folding the screen, but again, leaving that gap between the sides of the phone. 2022, they added a third hinge, and that hinge was pretty interesting. It had two fingers that starting a larger separation of the display to allow these two sides of the phone to come closer, all the way to the latest one, which is the 2023 version of the Galaxy Z Fold5, which now has 3 independent hinges. And what's important to note on these hinges is that they're actually 2 hinges, one on each side of the phone, that allow a full collapse without leaving any gaps. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing what Samsung brings to us on the next the generation of the Samsung Fold 6. And please click the subscribe button here to watch more of these videos. And please let us know if you have any other ideas of things you want X-rayed. We're the X-ray people. We're the guys to call. Thanks for watching.